You've been running from the darkest parts of yourself your entire life. But what if I told you that your shadow, that wounded, rejected, hidden version of you, actually contains the map to your divine purpose? Al-Ghazali discovered this 900 years ago, and tonight, his secret might save your soul. There's a part of you that you hide from everyone. Maybe it's the rage that burns in your chest when you feel unheard. Maybe it's the overwhelming sadness that crashes over you at 3 a.m. Perhaps it's the voice that whispers you're not enough, you're too much, you're fundamentally flawed. We live in an age of highlight reels and curated perfection. Your Instagram shows your successes, your LinkedIn displays your achievements, your conversations reveal your strengths. But what about the other you, the one who cries in the shower, who feels lost despite having everything, who questions if life has any real meaning? This hidden self, your shadow, has been calling to you through every anxiety attack, every moment of overwhelming emotion, every time you feel disconnected from others. You've been taught to ignore it, suppress it, fix it. But what if you've been doing it all wrong? 900 years ago, Al-Ghazali had everything. Most respected teacher, wealth, status, thousands of admirers. Yet inside, he was dying, consumed by anxiety and the deep sense that his entire life was just a performance. Maybe you felt this too, successful on the outside, empty on the inside. But here's what will shock you. Al-Ghazali walked away from everything and began the journey into the self. In the caves of Syria, he did something radical with the parts of himself he'd been hiding. He listened to them. Al-Ghazali discovered that we don't have problems with our shadow. We are the shadow, the polished version you present to the world. That's the mask. Your authentic nature lives in what you've rejected about yourself. As a child, you were whole. You cried, laughed, got angry, all naturally. But society taught you which emotions were acceptable. So you learned to perform, creating a public self and hiding your shadow, all the disowned parts of your psyche. But here's Al-Ghazali's revelation. Your shadow isn't random emotional garbage. It contains your unrealized potential, your suppressed gifts, your unlived life. Wait, think of one person who really triggers you. Got someone? That person isn't your enemy. They're your teacher, showing you exactly what you've rejected in yourself. Al-Ghazali's mystical truth. What you judge most harshly in others is what you've rejected most completely in yourself. Imagine your heart as a house with locked rooms, your anger room, sadness room, I'm not good enough room. Those rooms keep knocking. Every time someone openly expresses what you've locked away, your locked rooms start screaming. Triggered by arrogant people, you need to reclaim healthy confidence. Can't stand emotional people? You need permission to feel deeply, judge confused people. You need to embrace not having answers. Your shadow speaks through addictions too. Compulsive social media scrolling. Your shadow seeks connection. Workaholic tendencies. Your shadow tries to prove worth or avoid pain. Al-Ghazali wrote, "The soul that has never been broken cannot be a vessel for divine light." Your wounds aren't obstacles, they are your spiritual path. Your shadow contains your destiny. The trait you're most ashamed of might be your greatest gift to the world. Maybe your excessive sensitivity is actually a superpower for understanding others. Maybe the intensity you've been told to tone down is exactly what the world needs. Maybe those 3 a.m. questions that torment you are what you're here to explore for humanity. How do you work with your shadow, like Al-Ghazali? First, stop trying to be good. Al-Ghazali taught that obsessing over being right separates us from Allah. Instead of eliminating negative emotions, learn their language. Your anger teaches boundaries. Your sadness reveals what you value. Your fear points to what matters most. Second, Practice divine curiosity. When triggered, don't defend. Get curious. Ask, what is this reflecting about me? What disowned part am I seeing? I'll never forget realizing my biggest triggers were my greatest teachers. The arrogant person showed where I needed confidence. The needy person showed where I needed to ask for help. Third, integration isn't acting out every impulse. It's acknowledging every part with compassion. Feel anger without violence. Acknowledge sadness without drowning. Recognize fear without paralysis. When we stop running from our shadow, we become whole. We stop projecting onto others, become less judgmental, more compassionate, authentically ourselves. Your shadow has been waiting for you to turn around and listen. The person you're meant to become isn't hiding in your strengths. They're waiting in your shadow, holding your destiny's keys. If this message touched something deep within you, share this light with someone whose shadow is calling to them. And in the comments below, share one thing about yourself that you've been hiding from the world. Let's create a space where our shadows can finally breathe